message of repentance is normally to great people. They could be influential people, because that is where the corruption begins from. There is a saying that if a fish gets spoiled, it starts from the head. So all the corruption that we're having in the church is I don't have a problem with church members, because if nothing changes in the leadership, then many people are going to be driven to hell. You can be sure about that. Bible says, for their wickedness has come up before me. Are we telling ourselves that the wickedness of this generation is not greater than that of the city of Nineveh? God has sent a lot of preachers, has sent a lot of people to go and warn this generation, but they have modified the calling. But let me tell you the consequence. Look at what the Bible says. Bible says Jonah went down. I want you to underline the word down. Jonah went down to where? Joppa, heading for Tarshish. And Bible says when he got on board the ship, he went down the deck. The man who fled from the presence of the Lord was always going down. He went down to Joppa. Bible says he went down below the deck, and Bible says he lay down to sleep. And eventually, Bible says as the storm was threatening the lives of those around. Let me tell you, if you are a preacher, you have missed the mission and the purpose of God for which he has called you. You are going to endanger all the people you are leading, because Jonah fled from the presence of the Lord, and he was endangering the lives of those on board the ship. Every minister who is not in the calling of God for his life is only endangering the life of masses. And like Jonah, unless he's thrown overboard into the sea, the people will surely perish. And that is the opinion of God. That is why I urge the church, arise. The salvation issue, you have been busy about everything except your salvation. Jonah headed for Tarshish. He went down to Joppa. He went down the deck, laid down to sleep, and eventually he was thrown down into the sea. And when you read the Bible, he went down to the pits beneath the mountains. You can check Jonah chapter 2 verses. The man who flees from the presence of the Lord, the man who neglects the voice of the Lord, the minister, the apostle, the bishop that disobeys God will always be drifting down till he finally gets to show up. Jonah went to hell. How many of you are aware? Jonah chapter 2 verse 2. He said, I cried by my affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. You can take a look at it, and that is the truth. Out of the belly of hell. So Jonah was one of the people who experienced hell.